Voting Theory Class 8 Video 2. In this video we're going to talk about the final form of tactical voting. This time we're going to talk about burying tactical voting. So let's go straight to the definition. Burying tactical voting is when a voter insincerely ranks an alternative lower in the hopes of defeating it. Okay? And burying tactical voting is mainly used when there's some sort of point-based system. So burying is mainly used in like point voting systems. For example, the Border or the Baldwin. Okay, it's mainly used in these two examples. Again, this is just a rule of thumb and it's not always true. Okay, you can use pushover for the Baldwin as well. You can use compromise for these voting systems as well. But as a rule of thumb, if you see Border or Baldwin, maybe think burying. Okay, so let's look at an example. Here's an example right here. So the voting system is the Border voting system. Here's the voting profile, and the question is, show that C can win through tactical voting. So the first thing you need to do is you need to work out, well, who wins currently? So if you remember how the Border voting system works, you assign points based like this. So A is going to get 4 times 2 plus 1 plus 3 times 1, which is 8 plus 4, which is 12. B is going to get 1 times 2, and that is it. So just 2. And C is going to get 3 times 2 plus 4 times 1, which is 6 plus 4, which is 10. So currently, if everyone votes sincerely, the social ranking under the Border voting system is A, C, B. So C comes in second place. Okay? And now you're trying to think, okay, so how can you tactically vote so that C wins? Well, if you consider these three voters here, they want C to win, okay? A is actually their second best choice. A is their second best choice. But notice that by listing A in second place, they actually give A points. They give A 3 times 1 points by listing A in second place. So instead of listing A there, maybe they bury A right at the bottom of their preference. So they put A right at the bottom because they don't want to accidentally help A win by giving it those points, which is what happens. Okay, A wins, and these three people, they want C to win most of all. So they bury A right at the bottom of their preferences. Okay, and now let's calculate the new social ranking. So the new social ranking, A is going to have how many points? A is going to have 4 times 2 plus 1 times 1, which is 8 plus 1, which is 9. B is going to have 1 times 2 plus 3 times 1, which is 2 plus 3, which is 5. And C is going to have 3 times 2 plus 4 times 1, which is 6 plus 4, which is 10. So the new social ranking is C beats A beats B, which is what they wanted, right? That's what they were hoping for. So this is a good bit of tactical voting from those three people who changed their votes like this. Okay? And just to reiterate, the idea is if they voted sincerely, if these three people voted sincerely, then they would be giving A support. They would be giving A points. And they give A just enough points to actually beat their top preference. Right? So they inadvertently defeat their top preference with their second top preference. So by burying A right at the bottom of their preference list, they give no support to A, which means that their top preference now has enough points to win. That's the burying tactical voting. Okay, it's the end of this example, and that's the end of this video.